What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to tell you how I'm up about $1,000 today times 20. And yeah, let's get right into this. So, today I was planning on just like kind of just chilling. I didn't really want to trade my live account. I was logged in still because I know how strong of a draw on liquidity these equal highs can be, and I was just prepared just in case. Did I know that we were going to get this move today? No, I didn't have a single clue. This is complete hindsight for me, okay? But that's why that's why I'm reactionary. That's why I look for good liquidity levels and I'm reactionary to, what the candles are telling me, right? We could, for all I care, we could have dumped today and I probably wouldn't have caught anything. But I'm reactionary. I knew there was liquidity sitting up here. I didn't like how he opened in between all this bullshit again, right? All this chop. Did not like that. But I did notice the 15-minute and 5-minute an NQ. There was a 15-minute gap here, I think. It inversed right before open after sweeping this liquidity. And I'm like that's when I logged in my live account. Like, I never told my stream this, but I got on stream and I actually wasn't logged in, but I actually logged in when I saw this, and I didn't take it. I didn't execute on this. But I'm like, okay, pretty damn good 15-minute candle, inverse that gap. I saw how much liquidity was like here. Okay, right. How many orders do we have there? We have 1, 2, 3 versus like, I would say 1, 2. So I'm thinking, okay, 3 is bigger than 2. So I saw that and I actually did log in. I wasn't gonna log in initially, and I saw this candle. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll try. So saw that. Then it opened. Someone asked me what do I want to see, and I'm like, yeah, if I had to pick, probably that. Okay, a little retracement into this gap. Did I know I knew this was gonna happen though? No, I don't want to. I'm not bragging to you guys saying I knew that was gonna happen. I didn't. I literally didn't know that was gonna happen. Neither did ICT. ICT literally said that the highs would not be hit this week. Right? He said the equal highs wouldn't be hit this week. I'm not sure why, but he said that. All right. So I didn't know this was gonna happen. What am I chat? What am I ultimately doing here when I'm watching? If I didn't know this was gonna happen, what am I doing? Let's be quick with our answers. We're on video. I'm waiting and creating scenarios and reacting to what I see based off liquidity, right? So like, I know liquidity is above. I now want to be convinced. So I have my little scenarios, and then maybe if we get something that looked like them, that's when I kind of enter. Okay. But yeah, I didn't do it. I kind of waited here, and then I saw this, and I'm like, oh, guys, like, I was gonna take this 15-second. I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna take that, and I told everyone, I'm like, I'm definitely taking this in my FUDs. Like, this looks good. I liked how he swept this low. It just like looked good. Um, would you guys agree this 15-second was like definitely like a light bulb? Like, if we got the closure, right? We manipulated an initial low at 930 and swept into this and delivered perfect like this. Yeah, so I was gonna take that, and it just went invalid. And I'm like, okay. This still looks good. And then I went to the 1 minute. I'm like, I'm gonna take the 1 minute, guys. And on my other screen, I had the 30-second open. Then I quickly went to 15 seconds. I'm like, this still looks like a Judas swing. It still looks like, we had entering highs here. So I knew these would at least hit to allow me to go break even. So I took this candle closure. Okay. I took this candle closure. As you can see, the executions. I had to ban people off my YouTube, the channel, because they're like, oh, why don't you ever show executions? I don't want to show you these because I don't really expect. If anyone in my chat right now has the same exact executions as me, I bet you out of the, how many people are in here? 435 people in here right now. I bet you only like probably 2 of them have the same as me. All right. It's a very low percentage. Okay. Like, these are pretty much near perfect. I cannot done this anymore perfect. But I saw that. I didn't even tell my chat I was getting in. It just kind of happened. Like, sometimes it's just, you just get those entries that just freaking happen, dude. I can't even, and that's just years of experience. Like, you're not even like expecting to enter, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh my god. And that's why one of my best pieces of trading advice, non-financial by the way, is I tell people, I'm like, go into this day where you're not even expecting to take a trade. Like, don't even look for a trade, just let it come. And like, this is just kind of one of those trades that just like, it just came, it just came to me, and um without even thinking, I just bought. I was on, I had NQ. I was gonna take minis, but um I don't know. I was only gonna and take minis if we got the 1 minute closure, but we never did. So I took micros 15 second, a little more risky, but yeah, it ended up printing for about like 10R. I probably caught like 5R to be honest, with after partials and everything. But yeah, dude, I mean, this was literally an insane trade. Now for another entry I called out, I marked the 3 minute from yesterday, and I go, if we get the 3 minute, I still actually might take it, guys. And we got the 3 minute, closed above perfectly. Perfectly. Could have taken it, gone break even with this high, or even scaled this high. Didn't really matter. And you could have even rode the 3 minute up to those equal highs, because we knew how strong those were, right? So even that was like a pretty good ass entry right there. But yeah, man. And then also this one here. I was like, oh, here's a short setup everyone and their mom's gonna take. So we get that set up, and I was like, I didn't even need to see the iFVG on this one. I literally told my stream, I'm like, you guys can just long this candle, to be honest. I mean, this looked good, bro. Back to the equal high, so that printed as well. I could have averaged up, but I don't really feel like it. I was already printing, so. But yeah, liquidity sweep there. That candle just like institutional candle back up to wreck all these people shorting. Yes, you could have waited for the iFVG and still got a good entry, but in that moment, I was like, yeah, you don't need this iFVG. So, and yeah, every play hit. So, yeah, so let's open this up for questions so my YouTube can see some questions you guys have, maybe. You got this max payout, you're not even 18. Well, don't say that. Don't tell me what firm. Michelle, damn. So Michelle, nice. So this looks like a discretion entry. Okay. Nice. So, okay, the next target. So the next target and something I'll be looking for is, by the way, my calls are printing, thankfully. The next target is all-time highs. But is that going to be more of a long-term target or like target for today? Definitely a long-term target, okay? Like for today, I don't even know. We don't really have any other targets today. This is when we have to allow price to do what? What do we have to allow price to do at this point after this giant pump? It needs to what? Yeah, we need to create structure. Okay, we need to create structure. So at this point, we just pump so high. You know, we want to create more structure and build more liquidity and build more fuel to go higher. So whether that means going like this or it doesn't even matter, dude. Like just something, all right? But yeah, man, that's gonna be it for now. Again, I made a video the other day, guys, on saying how I'm really only looking for these giant LRLR runs in 2026. Those are like the only iFVG setups I'm taking, and this just made sense. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. I'll see you guys in the next one. And yeah, peace.